Here's how I made the alien cartoon. First I wrote the dialogue, then I made an animatic to time it out, then I recorded all the final voices and edited them in Premiere. I decided I wanted to try making this one in 3D, so first I sculpted the alien, then I experimented with rendering him in 2D, then I sculpted the girl. First she looked like shit, but then I got her to look halfway decent. I designed a third character, sculpted him, I made a little diorama of the set I wanted them to be in, I rigged the characters. Why won't this work? Then I started animating. First started with key poses, then in-betweens. For the girl and the alien I rigged their faces. For the guy I just drew his face in 2D floating in front of him to save time. When that was done, I started on the background. I used a 3D set as a perspective guide, and I used a picture reference. Then I laid in colors. I also worked on the background scroll, which was basically 2 layers which are set at different distances from each other to create parallax. Then I combined everything in After Effects. Then I did some final sound design and I was done. All in all, it took between 2 and 4 months for 1.5 minutes, depending on how you count it. But I love the entire process and I streamed all of it on YouTube. It's on my Patreon plus a bunch of other behind the scenes stuff. Sign up for it. Goodbye.